Well, a game ball to all of you who were able to be there in person at SoFi Stadium or were with us in spirit as the Rams got their 5th straight win, this time over the Seattle Seahawks. Coming up next, it's Sunday Night Football against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this week's guest is one of many candidates to step in for the injured captain Quentin Lake in the Rams secondary. Hope you enjoyed this conversation with Josh Wallace. Well, good to sit with you, Josh, and hope you're enjoying your Victory Monday. How are you enjoying this Rams winning streak?
Loving it so far. 8-2. Gotta keep rolling.
Yeah. Tell me about the middle of yesterday's game. Quentin Lake is not only a captain, but he plays every snap for your defense. And I know you're part of the game plan, but when he suffers that elbow injury, what are the halftime adjustments and conversations like?
It's tough. Q Lake's a brother to me. Since I got here last year, he's been the older brother to me, and just seeing him go down kind of, shakes us up mentally. But I was glad we was able to perform and get the win for him. That's all the DB unit was just saying, we got to get this for Q, got to get this for Q. And we came out and got the W, so that was great.
Yeah. How would you describe how your role did or didn't change over the course of that game based on that injury?
Just honestly, my role just staying ready wherever it is, as star, safety, corner, and whenever opportunity presents itself, just do the job.
You just named them all, unless you're going to play linebacker or 3 technique. How differentiated are each of those responsibilities within the context of the Rams defense?
It's very different, challenging at times, but, that's what we do for a living, challenge ourselves and get the best of ourselves with our roles. So,
which one do you prefer?
Anything, honestly. Just to be on the field, that's the dream.
Yeah. Let's dig into the preparation a little bit more then. How do you do, 3 times the work or 3 times the preparation because you don't know where your opportunity is going to land on any given Sunday?
I feel like Coach AP and Coach B, they do a great job challenging me this offseason. They wanted me to pick up the safety role a little bit more, so I studied that a lot and getting a great grasp of the defense as well. So that's been helping as well.
When did we first see that? Maybe in the preseason, if memory serves?
Yes.
You had kind of already shown them what you're capable of in the slot and out wide, and so they were experimenting a little bit with that. What was that August like in your mind?
It was a challenge for sure because I never played safety before in my life. So it was kind of fun learning a new position in the middle of training camp, but I picked it up, and the coaches have trusted me, so that's the biggest thing.
In a crowded DB room, though, especially at safety, that had to be a good indication that you're heading to a role in your second season as a pro. I don't want to take that for granted as a former undrafted, that they were moving you around and seeing where else you could supplement. Did you take that as an encouraging indication?
Oh, yeah, always. I trust Coach AP, Coach B, Coach McVay, and wherever they feel like is best, I'm willing to do it for them.
As a defense, you had to withstand 79 plays from Seattle yesterday, 38 minutes of possession. Was the cardio tested?
Oh, yeah, cardio was most definitely tested. We were talking about that in the locker room not too long ago.
What did the 4 takeaway performance, 4 interceptions of Sam Darnold feel like? How enjoyable was it?
It was fun. That's the biggest thing with our team, just having fun off of other people's success. So it was great to see Cam with his pick, D-Well, Kobe, and just having a blast doing our celebrations at the end. It's just fun making turnovers.
What is it with Cam? He probably wishes he could play the Seahawks every week.
I know. He had 2 last year. I told him before the team meeting on Saturday. I was like, they didn't play your video today. And then he was like, don't worry, I got him.
I want to ask you about Roger McCreary, kind of the newest member of your secondary. He can play in the slot as well, did in his time in Tennessee. The question is to the effect of, what do you have to do to hang on to your role or your job, knowing that there's other people competing for it? But, how does having that many different options help the Rams account for all the offensive challenges they're going to face in the back half of this schedule?
Oh, yeah, it helps the defense a lot. Roger's a great player. He does some great stuff in Tennessee, and I know he's going to help us out as well. Me and him build a great relationship so far. We be joking around a lot. So Roger's a great guy, great person. I'm glad he's on our team. And, yeah, it brings the better out of us just competing every single day.
I like that reaction. What were you thinking of in terms of he's only been here, three weeks, a month or so?
Yeah.
So how did you bond already?
Just spending time with each other. We're always with each other, lifting or, joking around. And he's a great guy, a great human being. So.
Yeah. I was watching you line up over A.J. Barner. I had a nice day yesterday in the slot for Seattle. And I'm thinking, wait a second, they go back, don't they?
Yeah.
Michigan teammates on the national championship team?
Yes.
How close were you?
Oh, shoot. Me and AJ are real close. We both transferred in together. I think he was in a couple months before me. Mm-hmm. But this offseason, we worked out together at Proactive out here in California. So it was great going against him. Jersey swap last year. So that's my brother. At Michigan, he lived upstairs, But yesterday I had to, not be my brother during the time, but after the game, we hugged each other.
I mean, is there any moment, you may not have time, where you're just like standing across from somebody who you share a pass with, and you're like, look where we are right now.
Right.
I mean, we're battling for first place under the lights at SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, can't get any better than that.
What was Blake Corum like in college?
Oh, Blake, great guy, leader, family man, obviously, and he's just a great player, always talented. I knew Blake since we were little, actually. Like,
oh, really?
8th grade, he was the star. You know, he lived up to that role, honestly. Blake's a great guy, a great player, and I'm excited to see what he has.
So you guys connected on the youth football circuit, or?
Yeah, a little bit, yes,
Okay,
sir.
interesting. All right, it wasn't all Ann Arbor, though. You did win a championship there, but the bulk of your college career was spent at UMass. That's kind of an interesting college football destination. How did that come to be?
So out of high school, my first year playing cornerback was senior year. I had a couple basketball offers, but I wanted to play football for college, and UMass offered me late, and I just rolled with them. Ended up being a captain there in 3 out of 4 years. Had some extra year because of COVID. Ended up transferring to Michigan, and the rest was there.
No kidding. Do you go to UMass thinking, okay, I'm going to prove myself here as a football player and maybe climb the ladder? Is that your thought process?
I didn't have another opportunity during the time, so I wanted to play football for the rest of my life, obviously, in my future. So I picked UMass, and it worked out. I started my freshman year after my 4th game and just became a captain that next year.
So after you have a good career there, you're thriving, but if you want to make the leap, either as a collegiate or maybe to the NFL, you felt like you needed to play on a bigger stage, or am I assuming too much?
I wouldn't say that. It was just the opportunity was there. There's a couple of things going on with the coaches getting fired. It's a tough situation. Leaving my friends behind, my teammates behind, but at the end of the day, I had to do what was best for me, and I felt like that was the best decision at the time.
Yeah. You've played for some good defensive minds, be it
Yes.
at UMass or at Michigan with Coach Minter. I want to ask you, what's it like working with and working for Chris Shula, and what's he like as a defensive coordinator?
He's a great coach. He's always challenging us, and his schemes are great. It gets everybody involved and get everybody to play to their strengths, and just everybody's making plays. As you can see, he confuses the quarterbacks with different disguises, and just a great guy, great coordinator, great coach.
For you guys to play the way you did yesterday with so many sub packages, so many defensive backs on the field, it takes a lot of chess pieces, whether it's Quentin Lake or someone like yourself or guys who can play multiple roles. As a collective group, do you guys take pride in that? Like, hey, this is the type of game plan where we're all going to be featured?
Oh, yeah. Of course, the DBs love that we're all on the field because obviously we're making plays at the time, but none of that would be possible without the D-line and the front seven, so shout out to them as well.
One more thought about your journey to the Rams before we dig into your prep days a little bit. This is your second season joining us as a college free agent. As a rookie, you made the team, and then you played a whole bunch on special teams. You're part of some defensive game plans, too. What made LA the right destination for you as a college free agent, and how glad are you to be here?
Oh, I love it here. Just the opportunity. My agent felt like this was the best place, and it worked out so far, and I'm loving it. Coach McVay has trust in me, the coaching staff, and just love playing for the Rams so far. So
Normally those are pretty long odds, but you've made it look easy.
yeah, that's what they say.
Does it feel like you belong from day one?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like that. You got to have confidence in yourself always.
All right, let's talk DeMatha Catholic. For those who don't know, this is a big deal. I mean, especially a two-sport athlete.
Yes.
But basketball was, I guess, where you thrive first, it sounds like?
Yes, for sure.
So my research, correct me where I'm wrong, is that you were a point guard on a prestigious, nationally ranked basketball team. You drew some D1 interest. You already said that, right?
Yes.
Where were you thinking about maybe playing hoops?
I had a couple, but probably Binghamton, New York, I was probably looking at, and I had Pepperdine out here, JMU, and then UMBC.
Okay. Are you aware of some of the alumni? Let's talk basketball first.
Okay.
From DeMatha? I mean, there's some big names, some NBA names.
Yes, big names.
I mean, Oladipo and Fultz, and we can go back farther in time. Do you have any favorites, or did you connect with any?
Markel, I have a connection with Markel. He's a great player. Right when I transferred in, he was kind of blowing up at the time, so good to get to know him and watch him play and be the #1 pick.
Good football program, too, though.
Yes, as well.
We got Rodney McLeod, Brian Westbrook, Olu.
Yes.
Went there as well?
Yes.
Man, there were all sorts of
Seen him
connections on the
yesterday.
field yesterday. That's incredible. But Hunter Dickinson is the one that I zoomed in on. You guys played together?
Yes, Hunter, that's my guy. I still talk to him to this day.
He's not still in college, right? He got on with life.
He's on the Pelicans now. Yeah.
Saw he's on a two-way. How good was your team that year?
Oh, we were really good my junior, senior year. We were top 5 both years in the country. We didn't play in Dix because of the rules with the WCAC, but we were pretty good.
So good that you didn't even play football as a junior, right?
Right, right.
Was that a hard decision to make?
Just during the time I transferred into DeMatha a little bit late, so football was already in camp and stuff. So Coach called me. Well, Coach Brooks, he's at Virginia Tech now. Reached out to me my senior year, like right before, and was like, "Let's play football." I was like, "Okay," and it worked out. So.
How'd you decide between those dueling loves and passions then? Because it seems like by the time you got to the end of your high school career, you clearly wanted to choose the football lane.
Yeah. Growing up, I always played football. I guess I would say I liked it more during the time, but I always thought I was going to be a basketball star for some reason.
I mean, it's hilarious because a lot of the guys that you team with, your peers, they all want to be hoopers.
Right.
Too. They all see themselves as future NBA
Exactly.
stars, right? How's this for a scouting report? A defensive stopper, a distributor, a glue guy.
Yes.
Does that describe your basketball game?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Interesting. Any similarities between, locking down maybe the opponent's best backcourt player versus going up against a receiver in the slot?
Yeah, I feel like playing basketball on defense specifically helped out a lot in my my role, my cornerback, star, and safety, guarding someone. So I feel like that helped out a lot.
Sometimes on this show, going back, we've asked, who's your 3-on-3 team, or someone comes in and pick your Rams starting 5.
Yeah.
We'd have to check the tape. I don't know that anyone has ever said Josh Wallace. I feel like that's a big miss.
Yeah, it's on the low, but it's fine.
Well, let's make you the captain. You want a chance to pick a team?
Oh yeah, I'll pick a team. So 3-on-3, correct? Am I the coach in this game?
Yeah, you're everything,
Okay.
coach and player.
Okay. So obviously me, I will go Puka, because me and Puka have shot at the YMCA over here. And it's kind of tough. Probably Devontae too. Yeah, I'll pick Devontae.
I mean, that's a good squad. I wouldn't mind seeing Puka play a little less basketball.
Right.
If I'm being honest, I think a lot of fans enjoy the highlights, but probably lose some sleep over their fantasy football teams. Tell me about your family.
Family, mom and dad, originally from Bridgeport, Connecticut, live in Maryland now. Have a younger brother, younger sister. Younger brother is a freshman at Iowa. My little sister just graduated at Temple, plays soccer there as well. She's trying to get into the dental field now.
Amazing.
Yes.
So an athletic family. Your brother is also a defensive back?
Yes, he is.
And you got to connect with him recently, I understand.
Yes, I did.
When they were out here playing the Trojans at the Coliseum.
Yep. I was on the field, but I didn't say nothing to him. Let him lock in. So after that game, I shot him a picture that was on the sideline. He was just so surprised.
Does he have a chance to be as good as you?
Yeah, I think so. He already got a better start.
And I hear there's an important milestone going on in your life, or that you had a mountaintop moment recently. Tell us about it.
Darren Barwick proposed to my fiance now, and that was a great event and a great moment in my life as well.
Wow, so the team's riding high, home from London.
Yes.
Off that victory, and in the back of your mind, you're thinking, what's coming next for you?
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking for sure.
How'd you pull it off?
I had it set up in Boston at a Del Frisco restaurant, rooms set up and everything. Proposed to her, had the family downstairs, and she didn't know it was a surprise dinner after, and we all had dinner, so it was great.
What a nice memory.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that with us and for sharing some of your time on this Victory Monday.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you step into an even bigger role. Those
yeah.
are huge cleats to fill, but throughout this secondary, I know there's people in this building who can pick up what Quentin Lake left behind until he's ready to come back.
Yes, sir.
Josh, have a good one.
Thank you.